Does your alarm go off and you already know exactly how your day will unfold? Do you stare at your computer screen, wondering if life just hit CTRL plus C? Hi, I'm your CuteQ Coach, and today, in just 10 minutes, we're going to turn that boredom into a superpower. In psychology, this feeling is called boredom, and it's basically your brain's meaning smoke detector going off. When you combine repetitive tasks, low challenge, and a lack of control, your prefrontal cortex and dopamine system both go on strike. But it's not that you're not good enough. It's just your neural network screaming, time for a new map. First, let's rename boredom. Instead of thinking, I'm so useless, try saying, my brain needs some new stimulation. Simply changing your language can reduce the intensity of your emotions by up to 30%. Let's try a quick experiment. Grab a sticky note and write down one physical sensation you're feeling right now, plus one small thing you're curious about. For example, my shoulders are tight, and I wonder what that department next door is always so busy with. Curiosity is the seed of dopamine. Now stick that note on the edge of your monitor. By giving your brain a little mystery to solve, you can instantly reduce that feeling of boredom. Now, let's build your meaning charging station in 3 simple steps. First is micro task slicing. Break your workday into 25-minute Pomodoro sessions, followed by a 5-minute small joy break. Creating a visual progress bar helps restart your dopamine flow. Try this. Every time you complete a session, draw a little heart in your notebook. This gives your brain an immediate reward. Step 2 is what I call the 1% skill morph. Ask yourself, what small skill can this task help me practice? For example, if you're organizing a spreadsheet, you could practice Excel shortcuts. Or while doing a simple task, listen to a 5-minute English podcast. Combining repetition with micro-learning is the gateway to a state of flow. You can even highlight the new shortcuts you're learning on your screen. This sends a signal to your brain that says, I'm upgrading, turning boredom into focused concentration. Step 3 is to upgrade your story. Rewrite your to-do list as a hero's journal. Instead of enter data, frame it as I'm building a crystal ball for my team's future predictions. Narrative is the vehicle for meaning. You can even say it out loud to yourself. Hey, future me, the crystal ball got a little brighter today. It might feel a bit silly, but your brain responds powerfully to the emotion of a good story. Next, let's create a boredom-proof environment. Try a little sensory switch-up. Every Monday, change one small thing on your desk. A new plant, a scented sticker, or a different mouse pad. New sensory input means new stimulation, which means more dopamine. Think about making one tiny change to each of your 5 senses: sight, smell, hearing, touch, and taste. Here's an audio Easter egg for you. Background music with a tempo of 90 to 110 beats per minute is fantastic for keeping your brain awake yet calm. I'll leave a link to a Spotify playlist for you if you ask in the comments. Also, don't forget to recharge socially. Set a goal for one 3-minute chat a day. Ask a coworker, what's the coolest little trick you've learned recently? These weak social ties bring in new information and new things to look forward to. Now for the big picture, the 5% future tilt. Don't quit your job, just tilt your life. Each week, add 5% of something new, an online course, a side project, or volunteering. It's like compound interest for your life. After about 14 weeks, the results will double. You're not jumping ship. You're building a slide for your future self. A great tool for this is an energy journal. Before bed, just write 2 lines. First, the moment I had the most energy today was, and second, one thing I want to try tomorrow is, you can do this in 30 seconds on your phone's notes app. After 14 days, look back. You'll see your boredom zone has naturally shrunk. This all ties back to self-determination theory in psychology, which says we need 3 things to thrive: autonomy, competence, and relatedness. When you feed these needs by choosing your tasks, building small skills, And making micro connections repetition stops being a cage and becomes your training ground. You don't need to change the world overnight. You just need to give your brain the expectation that tomorrow will be a little bit different. And hey, if you still feel bored today, that's okay too. Just allowing yourself to feel it is a form of progress. So let's recap the 3 gifts you're taking away today. First, rename your emotion. Second, use microtasks and stories. And third, tilt your life by 5% each week. Think of boredom as your personal GPS. It's just reminding you, the next stop is more interesting. Now, I want you to join me. In the comments below, use this format to build a thread. The 1% change I want to add to my work is underscore, because I want my future self to underscore. I'll personally reply to the first 50 comments. Let's turn our daily routines into a playground together. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell. See you next time.